So today we did a lesson on figurative language, and I made this slideshow to work collaboratively with a small group. So what I made for the kids was this first slide here, the figurative language by Team 17. And then on this slide, all I had was figurative language. What is figurative language? And this is where our discussion started. So previously we had learned about figurative language, and they have been looking in their own books for examples of figurative language, specifically similes and metaphors. So we reviewed what figurative language was, and then we looked through an article and analyzed it, trying to pull out examples of similes and metaphors. When a student found an example of a simile, they got to type the example on this document. So we were all working on this document at the same time. And so each person had an opportunity to contribute 2 times. So next we went on to 2 types of figurative language. Now what I had done prior to our small group exercise was set up this slide with 2 types of figurative language, similes, metaphors, and then the first bullet on each one. So then I added another bullet here and another bullet here and 3 more bullets over here, and each person got to search and find 1 simile to add to our examples or a metaphor. So 3 of them found metaphors, 2 found similes. I then shared with them my example, and I can see here that I've misspelled metaphor, but it's a great opportunity, teachable moment to go back to it on Friday when we meet again. And my metaphor was the waves ran toward the shore. And their assignment was to identify a simile, 1 simile and 1 metaphor, making 2 Google slides, and then explain what they thought the simile or metaphor meant. And so here's my example, here's my metaphor and my explanation, and then I inserted a GIF, which is a moving picture. This was kind of the engagement factor for them. I told them that once they had their 2 slides done with an example of a simile and an example of a metaphor and an explanation of what they thought those actually meant, I would show them how to insert this GIF. Once they finish, you can see they've gotten started on their slides, and I've been able to comment. I won't meet with this group again tomorrow. I'll meet with them the day after. And so each person was able to get their slides started. And I was able to give them, like I said, feedback using the comments feature. And on our next meeting, I will show them how to insert the moving GIF to help add some meaning to their simile or metaphor. And then they'll present this to the class. Once they present this to the class, the rest of the kids will have the same opportunity to do the project. So they will all each get to choose 2 slides. They will all get to do a slide for a metaphor and a slide for simile, and we'll have a class story through Google Slides. Thank you.